How's it going, guys? Hope you all are doing great. This is Vlog coming to you live, and welcome back on another episode on Vinland Saga Season 2, Episode 5, Episode 29. Now, the previous episode was just a masterpiece of its own. I mean, the episode sets itself apart, almost rivaling the other three episodes that we've seen. I mean, Thorfinn being activated the way he did when Hebe wanted to engage him, Ina looking for revenge, looking for retribution, wanting to get back on the people that killed, raped, murdered, plundered his village, and killed his family. Since he couldn't get to the exact people that did it, he might as well get to the person close to them because Thorfinn came from the same place, and he nearly did it on the previous episode, but he couldn't bring himself to do it simply because he saw the amount of terror, nightmares, trial, tribulations, the turmoil that has created inside Thorfinn. He couldn't go through it, and knowing the fact that Thorfinn has been very kind to him ever since he arrived, and he doesn't know that if he kills Thorfinn, will he be able to cope by himself in his predicament. Knowing all of this, Ina couldn't bring himself to go through with it. And on the preview of this upcoming episode, we saw a character that I have speculated or I have predicted that he got to be Canute. So, without further ado, let's check out the next episode and see what took place. All right, let's go. Now, something tells me that this upcoming episode, will also rival the other four episodes that we've seen. That is my prediction, that is my speculation, and something tells me that that prediction and speculation will definitely come to fruition. That is just what I'm predicting right now. So, we'll get to see if that will be the case, because so far so good on this genre. And I also forgot to mention that we saw Thorkell on the preview on this upcoming episode. And we'll get to see what he's been doing, his activities and stuff like that. And it's going to be interesting. Now, I'm sure that each and every one of you that are watching this right now has seen the intro, the opening. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. And I also made a video on it too. I did a reaction on the opening. So, that's the character we saw on the preview too. Canute. That hairstyle cannot be mistaken. Oh, this is a scene from the previous season, from season one. This is a place that robbed Thorfinn of his revenge, getting revenge on Askeladd. Sweet! Mm, that is brutal right there. Mm, that is brutal. I guess if that guy that we're seeing right now is Canute, I believe that's Canute. If that's him, I guess he's having a flashback on how he became king of his people. It's good to see Tokyo behind backing up Canute like that. He was sent to murder the king by poison, huh? There he is, guys. Over the years, he has grown quite a bit, and it looks like war has done a lot to him too. War has taken a toll on Canute as well. Ooh! Wow. Oh my goodness, Canute implying. He really wants his armies to be disciplined well enough to not plunder and rape women, collect, you know what I mean, plunder and collect women, to sleep with, and you know all that stuff. I recognize that voice. I recognize that voice, Orla. Here comes the crazy guy. What is he up to now? What is he dragging with him? Oh man, where to crash the conversation? They should not even attempt to stop him. He will run you over, man. Ooh. It doesn't end until you kill the enemy's leader. Mm. I would choose and where I fight. Hmm? You're not even the king of England yet. You're nothing but a kid. Tokyo better watch out because Canute can choose to kill him right here, right now, in this very moment. I told you guys not to try and stop him. He did go too far, but okay. That was a very interesting encounter, or a very interesting scene. The dialogue between Canute and Tokyo. At least he spoke his mind, right? He let Canute know how he feels about his decision not to advance further and take out the king. Oh, that's the person Tokyo was coming for. That's the king Tokyo was going to kill, right? Yeah? How cheap? What does that mean? I mean, that was a piles of gold in front of him just now. So why did he say how cheap? What is Canute up to? Does he want to get the revenge for Askeladd? Does he want to kill Edric himself? Ah, I see where Canute is coming from. Yep, yep, he didn't come for money really. He came for something much more greater than money. That's treason. Canute is actually intelligent. He's actually intelligent. This man is boiling. Edric is boiling right now. If it wasn't the fact that Canute has his guards all over the place, he would have launched at him right now. But I guess Thorfinn has not Thorfinn. Canute has other things in mind to show this guy Edric. What is that? Looks familiar from watching Vikings. It looks familiar from watching The Last Kingdom. I would like to know the meaning of all of this. Hmm? The same signal or the same fire is set on the other. What is Canute after? Like, what is he doing? What does this mean? So everywhere that those smokes are, the people over there were killed? Oh, he showed him all the places that he has taken over, all the areas that he has set on fire and burned, or the people he killed. Whoa. That is quite convincing what he has showed Edric right now. It's quite convincing. I mean, Edric has no choice. He has no choice but to oblige. I'm not surprised. Oh, wow. Edmund died the same way his father did. Why does he look grumpy? It ruins my appetite. I guess I know why he's grumpy now, because he wanted to do the killing himself instead of poisoning the king and his son. I guess that's why he's grumpy. I mean, Canute needs to. Hmm? Swin Ethered Edmundo. Officially crowned King of England. I see. I see. Oh, okay. Interesting episode, guys. Interesting episode. Um, I guess on this episode, they had to leave where Thorfinn is and go to where Canute is, the other side of uh, the waters. And so that we'll get to see what has been going on over there while Thorfinn has been away from battle, what has been going on, what his uncle has been doing with Canute. And it looks like Thorkell is really not happy with Canute the way things are going. And if Canute continues to make decisions like this one, allowing or not allowing Thorkell to get the revenge he wants, or denying him the thrill of battle, the thrill of fighting, the thrill of conquering and completing his mission, I don't think that things will go smoothly with Canute and Thorkell if this continues to happen, because that's what I can see. You know, Thorkell is not happy with Canute, and that may tarnish or affect their understanding or their friendship or whatnot. So, okay, preview on the next episode, episode 6. I guess we're going to go back to Thorfinn. All right, guys, there you have it. What an interesting episode. And just like the previous one, just like the previous episode, this episode also has a place of his own, just like the previous episodes. And I get to say that it's so good to finally get to see the other side of the waters, what has been going on while Thorfinn has been away, what Canute has been doing. So Canute has finally achieved this goal. He is now, or has become, the overall king of England. His throne, his place, will no longer be questioned by any other little king from a little town or a little city or a little province. He is now the king of the whole England. No one to challenge him at this point. But as always, there's always someone that will find reason to challenge Canute's place. Because as much as Canute has people that cherishes him, that loves him, at the same time there are people that doesn't like his way of doing things, his guts, his persona overall. And the only one I can think of right now is Thorkell. Thorkell is not happy the way Canute is doing things, but I don't think he is unhappy to the fact that he will do a coup or plan a coup against Canute. At least that's my speculation at this point. So thank you guys for joining me on this reaction. On that note, stay safe, keep on keeping on. Sorry.